Hi everyone, thank you for clicking this video. So in this video I would like to tell you some information about term used in export and import. In the video I will explain the definition of the terms and also give examples how we use it in a sentence. So without further ado, let's go to the presentations. In this video I would like to present about terms used in export and import. Before I present it to you, let me introduce myself. My name is Putri Francisca Listya Carvalho and I'm from 3C, PIKBP. So let's move to the contents of my presentations. So the contents of my presentations, there are three contents. The first one is terms used in export. The second one is terms used in import. And the last contents is terms used in both categories. Without further ado, let's move to the first contents. Terms used in exporting goods. The first terms that I found is domestic port. So domestic port refers to a harbor or seaport that located within the borders of a particular country. So basically this is an inland facility that serves as a point of entry, departure, and also transshipment for the domestic maritime trade and transportations. And the example of it that used in a sentence is the domestic port offers dedicated terminals for handling export commodities, allowing exporters to efficiently load their goods onto vessel bound for overseas markets. Let's move to the second terms, which is HS code. So HS code is shortened for the harmonized code. And basically it is a code that is already standardized numerical code that assigned to specific goods to facilitate international trade and custom procedures. And the example of sentence is the customs authorities conducted a random inspections of the export shipment to validate the record HS code and confirm compliance with trade regulations. The last term that I found is penalty. So what is penalty? Penalty refers to a kind of punitive measures or consequence that given to individuals or businesses for non-compliance with export regulations, or they violate the export laws, or even they are failure to meet the export requirements. The example of sentence of it is the company was slapped with hefty penalties for exporting controlled goods without the required license, demonstrating the strict enforcement of export regulations. So let's move to the next contents, which is terms used in importing goods. The first term that I found is import tariff rates. So import tariff rates refers to the percentage of tax or duty imposed on the value of imported goods when they are enter a country's custom territory. The example of sentence of it is importers can take advantage of preferential trade agreements to reduce the import tariff rates on eligible goods originating from specific trading partners. The second term that I found is PTKI portal. So PTKI portal is shortened for Buku Tarif Kepegawaian Indonesia, which contains the classification system for goods applicable in Indonesia, includes the provisions for interpreting the harmonized system or KUMHS notes, and also the structure of goods classification based on the HI code. The example sentence of it is: importers are encouraged to regularly consult the BTKI portal to stay informed about any changes or updates in the classification and tariff rates of their imported goods. The last terms that I found is KUMHS. So KUMHS is shortened for Ketentuan Umum Menginterpretasi Harmonized System. So basically, it is a way how to classify a product in order to determine its HR's code and the rate of import or export duties for that product. The example of sentence of it is: the KUMHS provisions enable importers to access a wider range of products at more competitive prices, fostering economic growth and consumer choices. So we are at the last contents of my presentation, which is terms used in export and import. The first term that I found is national security. So national security basically used to protect a country's interests, resources, and citizens from potential threats or risks arising from international trade activities. Example sentence of it is: to protect national security, strict export and import controls are enforced, preventing the unauthorized transfer of critical technologies. The second term that I found is CITES. So CITES is shortened for Convention in International Trade Endangered Species. Example sentence of it is: the zoo had to obtain CITES permits before importing the endangered species of parrots from another country. The third term that I found is INSW portal. So INSW is shortened for the Indonesian National Single Window, which is a platform to integrated and system developed by the Indonesian government to facilitate and streamline trade-related processes and activities. The example sentence of it is: thanks to the Indonesian National Single Window portal, businesses can submit trade-related documents electronically, reducing paperwork and accelerating trade processes. The next terms that I found is WCO. WCO is shortened for World Customs Organizations. So it is an intergovernmental organization that serves as global forum for custom administrations. And the example sentence of it is: the World Customs Organization plays a crucial role in facilitating international trade by establishing standards and guidelines that promote uniform customs procedures across countries. The next term is mixed goods. So mixed goods is a term that explains goods that are combinations of different types or categories. The example sentence of it is the company specializes in importing and exporting mixed goods, such as clothing sets that include a combination of tops and bottoms. Let's move to the last terms that I found is compositional goods. This term could suggest goods that are created by combining different elements or materials in a specific composition or ratio. The example sentence of it is the export-import balance of compositional goods reflects the country's ability to leverage its natural resources and manufacturing capabilities to meet global demand. I think that's all from my presentations. So thank you everyone. I think that's all for my video. I hope this video will give you more informations and make you understand more about the terms that I explained. And I hope this video will open your mind or even make you interest in learning export and import. So bye everyone. See you on the next video.